New video released by the Iranian military shows the launch of missiles Tuesday night. The regime says that it was targeting U.S. bases in Kuwait and Bahrain. These strikes leaving damage across Kuwait, a U.S. ally, where the health ministry says dozens were injured and one person was killed in a strike on the country's airport. Following the attack, Kuwait expelled 2 Iranian diplomats. Iran's foreign minister claiming that these were self-defense strikes in response to U.S. attacks on Iran. Earlier on Tuesday, the U.S. military used a Hellfire missile to hit a Botswana-flagged oil tanker that was heading for an Iranian port. The U.S. also striking an Iranian military facility on an island near the Strait of Hormuz. These latest attacks further straining the ceasefire reached in early April between Iran and the U.S.
The negotiation itself has gone very well, actually.
Despite the attacks, President Trump saying at the White House that a deal could be close, something he said repeatedly over recent weeks.
It might not happen, who knows? But if it happens, it could happen like over the weekend.
And in Russia, an audacious attack by Ukraine on an oil terminal in St. Petersburg, the birthplace of Russian President Vladimir Putin. Ukrainian long-range drones flew over 600 miles, roughly the distance from Washington, D.C. to Chicago, before striking the oil facility. The attack just hours before an annual economic conference was set to kick off in the city. On Wednesday, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky visited a memorial for fallen Ukrainian soldiers, joined by the Secretary General for NATO. He called the St. Petersburg attacks, quote, justified strikes, referencing a deadly Russian assault just the day before, which killed at least 23 people across Ukraine. And it's now been over 4 years since Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine. And right now, the front lines are barely moving, forcing both sides to increasingly rely on this type of long-range attack. In Washington, I'm Koslof, Spectrum News.